Good afternoon, everybody, and I am on time, bang on the button, 2 o'clock. Hey, Indra, sat right next to me, coming on, that's really good. Thanks for sharing. So, James, if you happen to be watching the replay, I want you to note that I came at 2 o'clock. If you're wondering what that's about, if you just joined the replay, then it's because yesterday James was pointing out that I was always late. We had a good laugh about it. Hey, Dewey Taylor TV, welcome. It's good to have you on my scope. I am on day 12 of 30 days of self-directed kindness. Over June, I want to encourage people to direct some kindness in their own direction. We're often very good. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Often very good at giving out kindness to others, or we think more about it, even if we're not good at it. Hey, Jen, good to see you. But self-directed is something I'm very passionate about, including ourselves in the kindness, so we can fill our cups and the kindness can overflow to the rest of the world. A wonderful thing. Vandy Koo, welcome. That's good to see you. Hey Jen, hello. Nice to see you. That's great. Thanks for being on my scope today. I'd say we're on day 12. If you haven't met me before, my name's Joel Young. Actually, let me turn around and introduce myself. Full vision. Here I am. There we go. Hi guys. So my name's Joel. I'm the creator and custodian of the MPA process, which is a simple way to stop taking things personal. Hey Vandy, good to see you. You're welcome. And it's a simple way to stop taking things personally, which I always believe is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. And I wanted to focus on the kindness thing in this month, so each day we're doing a moment of kindness. If you've missed the first 11, you can catch them up because wonderful Periscope now saves all of the scopes, and they're also, I'm putting them all on my YouTube as well. Which I don't know the URL of, but you know, you can catch them on the replay and see the comments. Yay, many moments of kindness, Christine. Absolutely. TKRMO. Welcome, whatever your name is. You can give me your name if you want. It's nice to have first names too. So we've covered a lot of ground over the last 11 days. Hey, of course, it's Tamara. Hey, yeah. I knew I recognised the handle from Indrascopes, and that's really... It's a wonderful thing that you're here. Thanks very much. And I think you've been on some of mine, but I'm actually relatively new to Periscope, and I'm still slightly working on. Hey, just slightly working on reading all the comments. So if I missed your comment, just comment back if it's important, or don't take it personally, as I would always say, because I love you all. Thanks for the hearts, and if you feel like sharing, let's get some more people on at the moment. That'd be great. If you're new to Periscope, you just on an iPhone you swipe left to right, hit share, and you can share on Twitter, Facebook, and with your followers. And if you're on an Android, which I believe, just from hearing other people on Scope, you swipe up, and then I think you can do the same thing. Marion, it's good to see you. That's great to welcome aboard. So yeah, so let's do it. Let's go diving straight in. Just so you know, Silent Moon Indra there. She's coming on at 2:30. Looking good, thank you. The hair's looking good. Do you like my pink shirt? It's in my colour chart, you know. I was just chatting with Indra, who's here at the moment. Nice shirt. And she said, oh, you look nice in that pink. And I said, yeah, I would never wear pink. And then I got my colours done because as part of a branding exercise. And pink was big on my colour chart. I was like, no way. And my friend Claire, who did my colours, said, you know, but real men know how to wear pink, and that was it. I was sold. So now I've got quite a lot of pink in my wardrobe. So today, is this part of the GM Scope train? No, it's not, Marion. Indra, who a very great friend of mine, who's here with me at the moment, did an amazing yoga nidra on Friday. She's part of GM Scope, and I'm certainly supporting it from the sidelines, but I'm not part of it this year. Next year I may well be. Today we're doing 30 days of self-directed, well not today, every day over June we're doing 30 days of self-directed kindness. And we're on day 12, so let's crack on into that, keeping an eye on the time here. Trudy, welcome, really good to see you. So let's have a look at what you guys know before we dive into that. The 30 days comes from a little, isn't she a breath of fresh air? Oh my god, I adore Indra. She was the first scope I ever watched back in August. Yeah, I'm talking about you, yeah. She's next. Where is she? I'll give you a little... She's there, sat there. There she is, look. Shame on you, English people. Yes, we've done terrible things in the past. Yes, please forgive us. We're all better now. So yes, She's scoping at 2:30, and actually, because she's with me, we've got a special treat for you. I'm gonna come onto her scope, name her so she can follow. Okay, so if you put some emojis up, Indra, there you go with all the flowers there, and we've got a special treat. We're going to sing a song for you. Oh, did I reveal too much? We're going to sing a song for you on her scope. She scopes every day at 2:30. I scope at 2:00, nearly every day. Well, every day this month, definitely at some point in the day, but often it's a case of I've got something that I've pre-arranged at 2:00, so I'll do it later or earlier. So, are we ready for day 12 of a day 12 moment of kindness? Can I get a yay? Lol, already following. Thank you. Great, Marion. Lovely to have you commenting, Marion. It's really great to meet you. I love the interaction on Periscope, and thanks for all the hearts. So yes says yes. Anyone else ready for day 12, the big reveal? Yay! Oh, that's a yay. You know, Vanda, are you? I'm going to have a pop here at your country. Vanda sounds like it could possibly be a Dutch name. Now, if you're Belgian, I apologise because I know there's something there. Yes, already. Master Ning, welcome. Yeah, okay, right, we're all ready. Let's go for it. Here we go. Day 12 is, I love this one. The last couple of days have been some of my favourites, actually. Please invite your followers to Joelscope, he's fab. Now, a bit of mutual adoration happening there. So here we go. Practice the phrase, I love you and no, for those times when a no to them is a yes to you. So here's a big thing that people often have a hard time with, is saying no. There's so much stuff going on around, needing to say yes. So I've got to tell you that I got this from Byron Katie. One of my great mentors is Byron Katie, who does the work. And this way of saying I love you and no really helped me to say no in times when I would be inclined to say yes but not mean it. So the way it works is the I love you bit you can change. I'm going to give you some other ways of saying it. I mean, straightforward I love you and no, but you can say thank you for asking and no. You can say if it's really hard, it's, thank you for asking, I really need your support on this, and no. Perfect phrase if you have teenagers. Yeah. So Jesus is love. Yes, I'm sure God is love too. Yeah, I would agree with that one. I like you, but no. Excellent. Yeah, brilliant. I like you, but no. It's a great way to say it. So that I love you part is just a way of kind of softening it, and it's often the truth. It's like you can say even I want to say yes, but a big part of me wants to say yes and no. Am I Christian? I come from a Christian family. My grandfather was a vicar in the Church of England. I have regular conversations with Jesus, but I also have regular conversations with Buddha and angels and all sorts of other things like that. So I'm Christian in birth. I subscribe to some of the Christian philosophies, but I also am open to many other ideas. This whole thing of 30 days of kindness really comes down to one of my underlying philosophies, which is it kind, is it useful? And I think if we all ask ourselves, is it kind, is it useful, and it hits both those boxes, then it's good to embrace it. So what are some of the difficult situations where you find it hard to say no? Let's have a little chat about that, and we can sort of talk about, hang on, there we go. Oh, Meredith. Hey, Meredith, good to see you. Good morning. He said he's the only way and the truth and the light. He said he is the way. There are many translations of the Bible, if you want to get into that territory. In fact, a lot of the Bible was a political manifesto. I'm really going to go here now. A political manifesto at the Council of Nicaea in about 1354. But underneath it is really powerful wisdom. There's true love in the Bible, in my opinion, and many things that Jesus says. What's my necklace? God, we're really having some questions. Okay, let's go with this. So this is, let me show you that. My great friend Rita makes this jewellery. You can go to Rita Balfour Jewellery, I think, on Facebook, and she made this for me because she knew I loved butterflies. She knew I loved impressionist artists like Turner, so she kind of made an impression kind of thing of, I can see up there, of a butterfly. And I think it's part fairy, part butterfly, which is very me, especially with my pink shirt on. The hearts are matching your shirt. Yes, they are. Actually, it's easy to say no when you realise how and what happiness is. Well, yeah, exactly, because I think the whole thing of saying no to somebody else sometimes is a yes to you. And that's a really important thing to understand, and it's also often much more honest. And I believe that honesty is kinder all round to everybody, even though it can be very painful or seem very painful in the short term. So giving someone an honest no is often the kindest thing to everybody that's around. Can I do the kindest phrase? Yes, you can. I was about to turn it around. So read on Eckhart Tolle. I think you mean Eckhart Tolle. I think it's Eckhart Tolle. So Indra, who's coming on at 2:30, is a massive fan of Eckhart. I used to read Eckhart. I saw him when he was kind of new on the scene, and I love what he does. So here it is. Practice the phrase "I love you" and "no" for those times when a no to them is a yes to you. So guys, you can screenshot that if you like. I'm going to sort of put it up the page a bit so you can get it all. It's great to screenshot that. You can even share it on Twitter if you screenshot it. If you're not sure how to, on an iPhone, you use the off button and the kind of big thumb select button at the same time, and it'll take. There you go. Someone in the pink. Who's in the pink there? Oh, is it Meredith? Because you were saying you're the same colour. Thanks for sharing, Marion. That's really, really kind. Yes, Eckhart Tolle. Brilliant. I love that your initials are the same as mine. J4Y. I'm JY. So that's cool. So I want to direct. Pink is Christine. Oh, yoo-hoo! There's hot pink and there's baby pink, you see. That's the thing. My shirt's kind of in the hot pink spectrum because that's in my colours, darling. Okay, I want to direct your attention down here. Okay, so couple of things. Hot pink, darling, absolutely. It won't let you share. Oh, we had this the other day. Indra had this. She couldn't share. Well, thanks for the thought. You can always retweet somebody on Twitter or something, but don't worry about it. You swear all the time? Yes, you swear all the time. You share all the time, Meredith, and I so love you for that. So there's two websites here. First one is Joel Young MPA. You can actually do joelyoungmpa.com. It gets you to the same place. What are your views on forming new habits or breaking habits? I'm going to answer that question in a minute because that's going to be a big topic coming up in the next few months. But I will come back to that one. But let me just quickly direct you to these. nonpersonalawareness.com or joelyoungmpa.com will get you to stuff about non-personal awareness or the MPA process. And of course, that's really my passion. It's my calling to spread it. It's a simple way to stop taking things personally, to let go of the yucky stuff, let in the yummy stuff. And as I always say, it's a great kindness to yourself is to practice that process. You can get hold of it for free on the website, so you can sign up there and have a look around, maybe check the blog, those kind of things. And also, when I first started these 30 Days of Kindness and mentioned that there was a 100 Days of Kindness ebook, people said, oh, can we get hold of the book? So I've put it up there on that mpa4.me/bekind2you small letter. That will get you, and you can just sign up there and I'll send you a copy of the free ebook, which has got 100 moments of kindness, and I've picked out 30 of those. And the other thing is, if you sign up for that ebook, then I'm also going to give you a sort of 50% off discount code for one of the main products that will teach you the MPA process in detail, if that resonates for you. So I'm going to turn the camera around, check the time. Okay, we're good. J4Y. J4Y, can you put up your name? I'd love to have your name as I answer this. Jay. Oh, perfect. Well, welcome, Jay. And okay, it was a really great question. What's my opinion of changing habits? So I'm going to come from a non-personal perspective. So one of the things about non-personal awareness is we look at everything relationally. So when I'm talking about habits, I did an interview, I think at the beginning of the year, where we were talking about habits a lot. And I look at what is your relationship with the habit? Because there's a way that a relationship can change in an instant. What we often do is we try to sort of change the habit itself in a way, but really you're in a relationship with an energy which is causing you to behave in a certain way. So I would encourage people to effectively fall out of love with their habit. There's various ways to do that. And actually, within MPA, if you go to the site, the joelyoungmpa.com or nonpersonalawareness.com, MPA is a really good way for shifting habits, because that's what it does. It changes your relationship to your experience. So, because if you're taking something personally, you are holding it in a relationship of it's like it's you, and the process completely changes that relationship with the situation. So when habits come along, that's certainly something that you can do. And if you get into the program that I offer, then I talk about various programs you can use specifically to work with stuff that sticks around, which often habits do. but I have seen people change their habits in an instant with the MPA process. Thank you, Indra. That is joelingmpa.com will get you there. Non-personal awareness. Most of my memes on Facebook. By the way, if you want to join me on Facebook, it's MPA Rocks. You want to search for, and there's all sorts of magical stuff on there. Great, but thank you for the question. I do love a good question I can get my teeth into, so I appreciate that, Jen. I hope it answered your question. Yes, magical. Okay, so I think it's about 20 past, so I wanted to let you know that, Indra, if you can put your name up again, people can then follow if they're not. MPA, use NLP and similar. Well, I've got a background with NLP and the journey. MPA is actually completely different. Some people talk about it as an MPA, an NLP reframing. I don't see it that way because the mechanism when you get into it underneath it is different. But in as much as NLP has a whole bunch of tools, MPA is a core tool around which, when you really get into it, there are about 20 different what I call frames, but for using it in different situations. It's really simple. You can get it for free on the website. What there is on the website is an exercise called, what is it called now? I should know this off by heart. Oh yeah, don't take them personally. And because there's a way to use the MPA process where you need to sort of fill the blank in, and one of the simplest ways to do that is when it's someone specific, and so that exercise will give you that way, so you can try the MPA process and see how it feels and make a difference in your life for free, because I want to get people just using it really. Okay, so I want to thank you for being here. If you just come on, my name's Joel Young. I'm the creator of MPA. We're doing 30 Days of Kindness. We've done day 12. I will give it to you quickly if you're on late, and I would encourage you to watch the replay. Some great questions today, which has been fun to ask. So today's moment of kindness is practice the phrase, I love you and no, for those times when a no to them is a yes to you. And what I haven't said today is that every single one of these moments of kindness, and if you download the ebook there's 100 of them, you could potentially turn into a 30-day practice in itself. And my general guidance on that is if it's hard for you to do, that's a good sign. Or it's just one you particularly resonate. Great stuff. We'll definitely check the ebook. Great, Jay. That's really good. Thanks for being such an active member. Great. Tamara, thank you so much for being here on the thing. Do hop on at 2:30 on Indra's scope. Indra, again, I don't know if you didn't see if you put it up before, but pop up some emojis or something so people that don't know you can follow you. Bless, there you are. And I'm going to be there with Indra today, so I'm joining her. We've got a bit of a special surprise for you on the mandolin. And she's also going to do whatever she's doing on her scope today. Thanks, Christine. Hugs to you. Everyone have a great day. If you're on now, catch the replay. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time for day lucky 13. We're going to sing. Yes, we are. Cheers, guys. Lots of love. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you choosing to be here. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.